All through the speeches and negotiations, Eller had been casting glances on the gaggle of little old ladies on the right wing. The Aunties. Great aunts, actually, most of them. The one with the biggest nose had to be Auntie Petinny. The Auntie Petinny. She fitted the description Lanya had given of her. Rather short, light-skinned, skinny, that nose, of course, and some sort of a bump on the forehead. Clothes carefully selected to match in neither colour nor style. Poor Lanya had been so worried. Auntie Petinny was a feared negotiator in family affairs, it seemed. "Oh well," Eller had said, "no use worrying about it. I've got a ring. It can't compare to your true worth, of course, but what ring could do that? I want to try it with the one I have. It would be rather stupid if it was acceptable and I never tried. It's only a sort of game, after all." "Not for Auntie Petinny, it isn't." Lanya had left. She was not supposed to be in on the negotiations. Eller was sure she would be praying for him. He suspected those prayers were pretty much answered in advance, but he really couldn't tell her his little secret. That was against all the rules. And it would spoil the surprise. Eller's main advisers, Ruvi, the short-necked farmer, and Dad, had presented his case eloquently. Eller had to smile. They were definitely better at case presenting than as advisers. He'd expected them to help him muster some restraint, maybe assist him in considering postponing things a little while longer, or in looking at the matter from all angles. Both had simply reacted with enthusiasm. Where he had expected thought-through answers, they'd simply started planning straight away. Useless advisers. Unless, perhaps, the matter really was very clear. He'd decided to take it that way. "Okay, Auntie time. Oh yes, Auntie Petinny in the lead. Bring it on." "Well, Mr. Warshaw and Mr. Meckerin, you have presented this young man Eller to us, and if we are to believe the two of you, there's hardly any fault with him and loads of qualities. That's all fine and good, and you seem to have convinced our dear niece's father with your talks. I take it the girl herself is quite taken in with the young man as well. Those are two useful first steps. But as you know very well, here in the Skater John, we honour the old Nufrican traditions, which go all the way back to the continent of Africa on earth. Marriage is a matter of the family. Different family relationships have different tasks in the negotiations. We are Lanya Reden's aunties, the sisters of her mother and of her mother's mother. Tradition has given us the role of guardians of the matter of the engagement ring. We find that in every generation there are young men who want to hurry into engagement or marriage and who seek to downplay the importance of the ring. The ring is only a symbol, they say. Well, we say, a symbol of what then? By its value, the ring symbolizes how much this young man values our beloved niece. We always expect a marriage candidate to value the girl of his choice, of course, but in the case of Lanya, we are obliged to insist on a ring of the highest value. Lanya's sweet, creative, loving and God-fearing personality is a joy to everyone who knows her, and on top of that, she has shown extraordinary talent. Now this, today, is only a first talk. It did sound a bit as if everyone was thinking this whole thing could be arranged in one day. Well, sometimes it can, but there are rumours that the young man owns little money at this time of his life. We are not saying that that is a shame. Indeed, it does not in any way reflect negatively on his character. However, people have approached us behind the screens with a request to be lenient on him because of his low bank account. Let me quite clearly say that we will not do that. If he wants to have this excellent girl, he must simply take the time and make the effort to show he values her. So my advice to the young man is this. If you are not sure your ring expresses Lanya's worth the way it should, just consider this session as a first talk to be continued at a suitable time. Of course, if you are sure, present it to us. Auntie Petinny was done. She returned to her seat. Most of the other aunties just nodded, though Eller noticed some shaking their heads. None of them had anything to add, it seemed. Ruvi turned to Eller. "Okay, Eller, present your ring." Eller stood up, an ancient-looking, beautifully ornamented little box in his hand. What it was made of was not easy to guess. Not something that was common in the Skater John, it seemed. Eller could see the interest among the aunties go up. Among the rest of the two families as well. He also noticed a tightening of Auntie Petinny's lips. He imagined he could hear her think, It's not the box that counts. Anyone can borrow a box. Show us what is in it. Eller opened the box. Some of the ladies gasped. Auntie Petinny did not.